Good morning, and welcome to the Tonya Harbin Real Estate Hour. For the next 30 minutes, we're going to talk real estate. We're going to talk about how to buy it, how to sell it, how to make the most out of your investment, never leaving any money on the table, never paying way too much for a house. You know why? Because you got the right team member on your team. Her name is Tonya Harbin with Tonya Harbin Real Estate, brokered by Real. Now, the first thing you got to know about Tonya Harbin Real Estate is when you're getting ready to sell, you got to know exactly what your property's worth. And she helps you out from the very beginning. When you go to TonyaHarbin.com, you hit the big pink button and da-da-da-da, all of a sudden now you've got green showing up, tells you what your home could be worth. And the other thing is, when you're dealing with Tonya Harbin, if you want a straight up offer, she can do that for you. Plus, if you're looking to invest, maybe you're looking to buy your brand new dream home or your forever home. The thing is, you don't want to pay too much for it. Want to invest? Want to have rental properties or need a place for your business? Tonya Harbin Real Estate, brokered by Real, the most incredible team on the planet. And I'm going to say that it's because she's got integrity. She's honest. There's trust. And Tonya Harbin, I will always want to be one of her raving fans. And here, without further ado, is Tonya Harbin. We love you true. Oh, yes, we do. Oh, Tonya Harbin. Good morning, Tonya.
Good morning.
All right. Happy Saturday. I hope that everybody has had a wonderful week. I'm looking forward to seeing more numbers dropping on I don't want to say the New York Stock Exchange, the federal interest rate starting to go down some more and starting to stable off. We're starting to see more houses being built out there. Tonya, have you been out there putting up signs? Do you even put up the signs? Come on, let's talk.
Of course I do.
Have you ever put up a sign?
Did my nose just grow?
Yes.
I was about to ask, how many pieces are our signs? Like, I'm going to start testing you on this.
It's 2.
What color are the stakes?
Black.
No.
They're not?
No.
I thought there was...
They're heavy duty, man.
Oh.
I do not know how to put up our signs. I have no idea.
Is it because the stake is part of the sign, though?
No.
It's
they're
not?
separate. They're separate entities.
Oh, wow.
Rudy hasn't put up a sign either.
No. It's okay. It's okay. He's not expected to. I'm sorry.
It's because
Shots
I
fired.
am just going to call Tonya Harbin and have Zekobuski come and put them in for me.
I've only put out like so many. Really, the MVP award goes to Kelly, honestly. At
Oh,
the end of the day.
really?
Yep. He
I know
puts
it's hard
out
for
our
you to say,
signs
Tonya.
for us.
All right, we're going to leave that alone. But, Tonya, the housing market is gone insane. The way I see it from just a few months ago when the interest rates were 7.5%. No, I ain't paying that. And then let's go back to back during COVID when the interest rates were nearly dragging the ground. And then, it's starting to level off and coming on down. That's what I like. And I want to make sure that nobody turns off the escalator when we're on the downtrend of it. Let it run all the way till we get down to the bottom for interest rates. Do you think, and I'm going to ask because we've already heard Mr. Zakobowski here, but I got to ask, do you think the numbers will go down? In your opinion, your honest opinion.
I think hopefully they'll go down a little bit more.
Zach, what do you think? The interest rates nationally, do you think they'll continue going down?
2%.
No, gosh, if that were to happen,
Just kidding.
oh my goodness.
Only for my mortgage. That'd be great.
just personal mortgages, that'd be great. But no.
If it goes down like that, I'm taking everything out of my savings accounts. I'm still cashing in everything that I've got. All those rookie cards that I own will be sold. I will be buying property.
That's why they won't go down to that, because
I'm going to be
it
selling
makes
my
the
game
prices go up.
It would skyrocket. Just the intense skyrocketing of prices would just be out of this world.
Seriously?
Yeah, and I'm not sure if that were to happen, like recovery would take such a long and traumatic time. Traumatic is the better word. So I think interest rates, will they come down again this year? Probably. Like I'd say there's probably about a 65% chance. Because I know that's the word on the street from what everyone's been saying. I heard that it was supposed to be at least 3 times. I'm not holding my breath for 3. I'm thinking maybe 2.
I'm thinking
So
we're
one
going to
more.
see one more before the end of the year, and that's going to be around Christmas time. It'll be the gift from the Gov to us, all right? With that said, Tonya, do you have a big enough team to handle all the properties that are coming up? Because the prices of the homes right now, I think, are neutral now. I mean, they've leveled off. They're not sky high like they were back during 2% days.
Yeah, I mean, I think that pricing is still, I mean, it's not going up like it was earlier, a couple of years ago. So, which helps people to be able to get out there and buy, especially with rates going down a little bit. So I think more and more buyers are coming out and everybody is ready to buy a house.
Everybody's looking
And
to
we've
buy.
got a lot of houses coming on the market, whereas it was, people were just sitting on their house forever. And so this past year, I mean, the great thing is that so many houses have come on the market.
Yeah.
Homes inside the city or outside the city. I see a lot of growth out in the outskirts of town now, or just right there on the borderline margin. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, they're in town, they're out of town, but they're there. I'm seeing new houses being built. Do we really need all that, or are we going to have housing overrun when these data places are all built and done and they go away?
Such a good question.
Zach, what are your thoughts on that?
So I would say, I think the biggest market that's being affected right now for all the data centers being built right now are going to be multifamily and then also the rental, and more both rental long-term and midterm. Those are the three aspects of real estate that I see most affected right now. And then probably commercial, obviously, because you've got a lot of businesses that are coming in trying to buy a commercial property to either build in RV parks or bring in new businesses to take advantage of this time. So I would say as far as residential home prices, there's going to be a blurb up, but I don't think they're going to crash down once these data centers are completed. I think it's going to be fairly steady as far as appreciation levels.
Well, and hopefully, they're saying, at least a lot of people I've talked to, that they'll be here 8 to 10 years,
Yeah.
Working on the data centers. So hopefully within that time, Abilene will get other new things
exactly.
to help out. I mean, we've got Dias, bringing in some stuff, and who knows? I mean, maybe the city will get more employers here. I mean, you never know.
Yeah. I mean, I would 100% back that up. Just with all the growth coming commercially, there's going to be more businesses, more job opportunities. Absolutely.
And we continue to hear that more businesses, national businesses, chain stores, are coming to Abilene. Do you think that's because they're anticipating something and all these billions of dollars are being spent? I was just driving out there this past week and saw all the growth and all the cars that are out there parked building. I'm like, man, what is this? I thought I was in the Metroplex. So is that because of all that? Or are those folks from here? Have we had that many workers here in Abilene? Or are a lot of folks just coming from out of town?
Out of town. There's just so many families moving out of town. So it's
All
crazy.
right. Well, I'm just seeing a lot of folks over there working. Didn't know we had that big of a workforce in Abilene. And so I'm going around looking at homes. And, last week we talked to Kate Alvarez about where you could go to the city. And it's coming up. Let me see. I saw it on the calendar.
October 23rd.
October 23rd at 9 a.m. a.m. That's when you can start putting in your bids because you want to get, some of that help. And I can understand why empty properties. Does Tonya Harbin, do y'all know if you even have some empty properties that are for sale inside the city limit within those boundaries of the city of Abilene? And she said, from north, I'm going to say north first. She said South 7th all the way to the freeway, north of the freeway. And you do?
I just walked into one this morning, so absolutely.
Seriously?
Seriously.
Empty property or already a rebuild?
Oh, it's empty. It's empty. It needs to be a rebuild.
All right, so it's going to have the demolition. And, Kate talked about that, where they can assist you in the payment of the demolition and all that. And, of course, the builders are the ones going to, they're not having to take a lot of risk, are they?
Right.
All right. So how does that affect the real estate market when builders all of a sudden are becoming the builders? But I guess they do that already. And when they go out and buy a big piece of property and start building homes on it, I've seen it on Buffalo Gap Road. So.
I just think it's neat because, so they're building properties in new subdivisions, but it's always nice to go back into our older neighborhoods where there was a house that was condemned or just a vacant lot and have a new construction house out there. Because like she was saying last week, it makes the other people that live on the street want to, start taking more pride in their house because there's a brand new house on the street and, making their house look better too. Mm-hmm. Which I just think, helps Abilene look prettier.
And that's the tough thing because a lot of these homes, and I will speak from experience, I wouldn't use anybody else but Tonya Harbin and her Tonya Harbin amazing team because of their trust, their honesty and integrity. And that's the one team that you want to be a raving fan of. And because I have a couple of properties like that, and I know that you have told me that I, need to start doing something with them because we have a lot of that in Abilene where the parents leave you property. And then I find out a year and a half later, hey man, when are you going to pay the taxes on this thing? What? Mm-hmm. And then I learned. So is that something that is somebody investing in this town saying, I want to go buy up all those properties that have all these taxes on them and then building them in? All right, Zach.
Yeah, that's the thing. Absolutely. Coming in, buying properties that are, backlogged on taxes.
All right, so let's talk about that. There's a lot of families here in this town, and especially on the north side, that I know that got given I ain't living over there ever again, or you get the idea. Mm-hmm. Is that something you would advise? I mean, this is the Tonya Harbin Real Estate Hour, where we talk about buy, sell, get your dream home, or make an investment.
Yeah, I mean, go back to the old adage of, buy dirt because they're not making any more of it. Same thing applies with, buying land inside the city. Yes, but ultimately you have to go back and weigh the pros and cons. A lot of those homes that either people have inherited and never kept up with it, how bad is the damage? Or sometimes you have to deal with squatters because they moved in because no one else was around.
Happened to me.
Exactly. And so you have to weigh those, like, is it worth getting rid of and selling it, or is it worth buying? And that's where we come into the space to help out. Hey, this is what we see, this is what the market shows, and then weigh it out from there.
Yeah, and if you get squatters in there, you're going to have to go to the JP's office and file and get paperwork to get them evicted.
Yeah.
I didn't ever let them in my house. They're trespassing. And so then I learned the value of a trespassing sign, like the one we put in the door of the studio.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a very valuable asset. And property here in Abilene is worth a ton because we've got a lot of people still coming to work. We got a military base that's being expanded even bigger than we thought, and they just added to it for the carriers because they're going to bring back a couple of the carriers to come to Abilene. All right, and we've got the data center over there that's growing, and I keep hearing a couple of businesses here that own property just north of Interstate 20 that are selling properties for some incredible, crazy amounts. I've even heard as much as $150,000 an acre. Is that possible? Here?
Everything's possible.
Oh, he's whispering. That was Zach Hobosky saying everything's possible. Yeah, because $120,000 an acre? Mm-hmm. Well, the AI folks seem to want it pretty bad because apparently they're putting, utilities out there. Mm-hmm. Water, sewage, and electricity.
Yeah. Right now, Abilene is a very big land of opportunity.
Really? So you would advise me to go to classes to learn how to be a builder?
I would advise you to sell your baseball cards and start buying up property.
Yeah, start buying up. Hey, we're going to go into business together, Tonya. Did you know that?
That's right.
All right, but you've got a builder that you know that you recommend. Somebody could call 325-603-3550. What if somebody owns a property? I asked Kate this, and even homeowners could do the same thing as getting their bids in to get to build their own property back up. So,
Well, to be able to build a property in that area,
yeah,
to be submit, you do have to be, a home builder and be a member of the Home Builders Association too.
yeah.
So there are some requirements for that.
Yeah, okay. We're going to have to go. Are you ready to go sign
You
up?
and I are going to have to join, get bonded, all the things. So no, but you've also have to already own a piece of property to be part of that. So, but I just feel like there's so much opportunity in Abilene right now, with everything that is going on. So it is a great time to be looking to buy property and, just with everything that's coming here and that's going on. And hopefully more great things will be coming. Maybe a Trader Joe's, you never know.
Whole Foods would be real nice.
Oh, what now?
Whole Foods.
Whole Foods.
Yeah.
But before, at least I don't remember us talking about the AI people, like AI plants. Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
Coming. And so I feel like before that, they were saying that Abilene would be the next Lubbock. So.
Now we're the next Austin.
Oh, gosh.
Well, they're saying we could be the next San Francisco because we've got so much AI coming. So we'll see.
I think we have, 3 AI plants?
3 different sites.
Yes.
You seem a little down about that. Are you afraid of AI? Artificial intelligence. I'll tell you what I know. Artificial means not real. The reason I know that is I have worn artificial limbs all my life. Whenever I got a prosthetic arm, I'd put it on, an artificial limb. And then, let's see, intelligence means smart. So not real, smart. But go ahead.
No, I honestly,
Oh, that was really good.
That was really good, honestly.
We're going to have to use that.
But think about it. All my life I've worn
Got nothing.
artificial limbs, those prosthetic arms that the March of Dimes and the Texas, Children's Association built for me for years. All these artificial arms. They weren't real. They made them look real. I got little hands that would open and close, but they weren't real. I knew what artificial was. And when they came out with artificial intelligence, I went, well, intelligence is smart, and artificial is not real.
So it's just an oxymoron.
Not real smart. Wow.
There's contradictions here.
So maybe those plants are not real.
They're
definitely not
SMURT.
smart.
They're schmert. Oh, gosh.
Or better yet, did AI think this up on its own?
Maybe so. But it
Never
is kind
know.
of crazy to be out and there's so many marked cars on the road too, I feel like.
Marked cars.
More cars.
Oh, more cars, yeah.
Not traffic. We don't have, I wouldn't say that we have traffic.
Yes,
Well, we
we
don't
do.
have traffic
Yeah.
now because Chick-fil-A moved. So, Abilene never has to worry about traffic again. We're fine.
Watch the traffic start bundling
It's
up
going
over
to
there.
bundle up over by Walmart now.
And I think it's going to start a small war in Abilene with the Walmart shoppers and the, what are they called?
The Chick-fil-A Warriors.
Chick-fil-A.
No, you know what? Kelly goes to Home Depot all the time, and he is so agitated.
Just take Ridgemont, go around, you'll be fine.
Yeah,
So,
he
yeah.
would like for them to build a Home Depot somewhere else.
I can see that there's probably going to be some riots up and down that road. It's in the near
so
future.
funny.
We want our Walmart back. We want our Chick-fil-A.
But there are more people, I feel like, out and about, which is probably just all the people that are coming into town.
It is, and I've noticed that the traffic has changed. I normally don't drive around in the 5 o'clock hour, or if I don't get here before 8 o'clock, I'll get here right after 9 because I'm waiting for traffic to go down in the morning because that's the deadliest time of the day to drive, according to the Texas Department of Transportation. In Texas, the deadliest part of the day is what? Morning drive. So with that said, I try to stay away. But I have been trying to drive home at 5 o'clock. I even tried to come to work at 8 o'clock the other morning. Ain't happening, and don't get in no hurry. So I tell people, I don't even want to say the word Karen anymore, but just don't be rude, be nice. And if somebody in front of you is going from lane to lane, hopping in and out, do me a favor, just back off, flash your lights, and let me pass.
Well, the other day I had something delivered at my house, and it was early morning, and they said that they had spent the night in Abilene. So I was just asking them about their hotel, and they said that they paid $255
For one night.
Yes, in Abilene.
Which hotel, though?
He couldn't remember which one it was.
Okay.
I mean, he said
Ritz-Carlton?
it was not. I mean, it wasn't like a super nice hotel. But yeah, because they're all full from people staying. I mean, it's just hard to get a place. So
Hey, Tonya, I think we need to go into the motel business too.
I know we need all kinds of businesses.
Actually,
Motel.
yeah. So there's been an uptick in a lot of motels, like doing some rehab and renovation projects going on. So that. Very
Well, and
interesting.
right there at Allen Ridge, they're building that new hotel also, which I think that's really neat. I mean, having a hotel in Abilene where you could walk to a restaurant. Well, and downtown, you can do that too.
So we're having all this growth, all this building. I see houses, I see homes, I see apartments.
RV parks.
Are we starting to see more places to have fun in the big country, in the key city, in Abilene? Do we not have a Wet and Wild, or have a fun place for families to go? Do you see that happening in the near future? I mean, we are growing.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully we get more and more places.
I can see a Six Flags opening up over there by Baird.
Didn't they try to do a Wet and Wild like
we had like
30 years ago?
Yeah. Oh no, not Spencer's. What is Spinners? Spinners.
Spinners.
Yeah, it was Spinners. It was like the old arcade with. Gosh, this is 2 or 3 decades ago. That was where my childhood was made. Yeah, I know. Cimarron Meadows took it over. But.
And then we had the place that had the little tank or pond over there by the zoo. That was. Oh my goodness gracious! Do you not remember that, Tonya? You grew up in this city. It was had the big slides.
She grew up on the Wiley side. Okay, we were
we were the
we were playing in the mud. She was playing at the mall.
All right.
She doesn't know these things.
I'm going to leave that one alone. So if you're looking to build a home, but it's. I guess I would say that's good advice. Go ahead and build, because inevitably, like I did when I bought my home and I started fixing it, then the kids move in, move out. I'm now trying to finish it off. It's worth hundreds of thousands of dollars more than I bought it for. I mean, when I bought a house back in the early 80s, I only paid $85,000. And then today I'm being told it could be as much as $800,000. How did that happen? Has Abilene really advanced that high?
Appreciation is a wonderful thing.
Well,
Yes.
I appreciate y'all coming in. And
Absolutely,
telling me
that's what we're
that.
here for.
So appreciation is continuing, or is there going to be a crash and one day I can't get 5 cents for my house?
Man, as far as a crash, I just don't see that being within the cards.
Then my next follow-up question is, what can we do to our homes to make them more attractive when I get ready to sell? If I get ready to sell, what can we do to our homes to give them more value? Advice from Tonya Harbin and Zach Koboski. What are y'all? You're the professionals. I wouldn't go to any other realtor because you guys have integrity, you're honest, and you're always full of great advice. Zach, I'll let you go first because I know you've been thinking about this. What can we do to our homes to make it? I mean, just think of a typical neighborhood that you'd go, man, if they just did this in this neighborhood, and everybody maybe changing front doors or mowing their grass.
Let go of the millennial gray. It's done its time. Let it go.
Thank you.
Yeah, just let go of millennial gray paint, please.
What was that color gray that was so popular?
It's like agreeable gray.
So what color is in style now?
Ooh, I've seen a really big push towards the greens, quite honestly.
I think it's Tonya Harbin pink.
Yeah, that's the next incoming color for the season of fashion, absolutely.
I just think with green, it's so hard because that was so big in the 90s.
So was brown. I mean, just...
True. My whole room was forest green.
I'm going to say don't paint an entire like interior of a house green. Like just use green as a beautiful focal color or a accent wall. Honestly.
If you need an interior decorator to
Don't
come
talk
to
to
your
me.
house, please call Zach Oboski.
Zick Buski.
Rebecca Gibbs, I'm calling you in.
All right, so before we run out of time, and I do thank you all because I have all these questions. If you're looking to do your, we're going to redo our roof. All right, should I keep it that neutral brown color or go with that black that everybody's going to? Or I happen to like white because it reflects heat, doesn't it?
Please do not do white.
Do not do white.
Why?
Do not do white.
Okay.
If white or black are the two options, go black.
All right.
Or if you can find a color that matches your brick, go that way.
It's red brick.
Do not do white.
Do not do white?
Not do white.
Okay. Why is that? I learned something.
Do not do white.
Do
Just
not
do not do white.
not
Based off
do
experience, don't do
red
white.
either, though.
Yeah, don't do red.
Don't do a bright red?
No.
All right.
Well, he said to go match your brick. So I was just saying.
Oh,
do
yeah,
red.
yeah. Okay. With a complementary color, not matchy-matchies.
All right. Well, I did white trim on the house. That's red brick, white trim, and I got
acceptable.
that sandy brown tile. I mean, what do you call it? Shingles.
Shingles.
All right. With that said, you know what to do. Get out there and don't do agreeable or do agreeable gray.
No.
No, don't do agreeable gray.
But if you want to do agreeable gray, call me because we probably have some in our storage building.
She's got buckets and buckets of it still left.
Probably so.
All right. If I want to go look for a house, are you going to be showing any this weekend?
Yes, we will have open houses on our Facebook page.
All right, that's Facebook at Tonya Harbin Team, Facebook at Tonya Harbin Team. Look for Zach Oboski to be out there somewhere. He'll have his food truck. Well, it's his coffee truck. Are you going to be there with coffee anywhere?
It's like, where's Waldo for open houses? Yeah, I guess you'll have to find out.
Find out where you're at. Mm-hmm. And I've labeled you with that. Do you still do coffees from time to time?
From time to time. It's a
trademark?
Yeah, it's a trademark. It's keep it spicy.
Wow, I like that. Keep it spicy. All right, if I want my house to be looked at, I already looked at how much it's worth, how much the home is worth because I hit the big pink button. What's my next step? I'm looking at it going, wow, that's a lot of money. Hey, will y'all give me that kind of money? I mean, what do you advise me? Just sell it like it is? Can we put it up there? What do we do?
Give us a call. We'll come out, take a look at it, and then we strategize from there, baby.
325-603-3550, 325-603-3550. Or like Tonya said, you want to see what they got for sale? Go to Facebook at Tonya Harbin Team. Or if you want to find out what your home is worth, TonyaHarbin.com. Hit the big pink button, turn it into green. In the meantime, thank you, Zach Oboski. It's always a pleasure having you back. I got to say this before we go away. You've been you wanted, what's that name of that store that you want to come to town?
Oh, Whole Foods?
Whole Foods.
Don't hold that against me.
No, I'm not holding that against you. I'm looking at you going, are you working out? You have been, haven't you?
Every day I've got a picture of you on my mirror, and I want to look like Rudy. So that's the goal.
Yeah, you see all the sugar-free cookies over here that I'm eating, and all the fruit. All right, it's the fruit. All right, and Tonya, thank you very much.
Thank you, Rudy.
We'll see you at the open houses, hopefully.
Okay.
All right. She's going to be out showing homes. I know what she's going to be doing. Come on out, and you want to know more, go to Facebook at Tonya Harbin Team. And, by the way, start packing if you're going to be moving soon. This is KYYW, Abilene, Texas.